What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video here on EMKWAN Reviews. Peace and blessings sure out there. I hope you guys are well. Now, as you can tell by the title and probably the thumbnail, we are going to be talking watches in this video. It's been a while since I've actually done a video about watches, so this should be interesting. Right, before I get into today's video, I've kind of been accused a little by some of you guys for only covering the more luxury high-end watches, particularly around the whole Rolex videos. Well, this is a video for those of you that are watch connoisseurs, that appreciate your timepieces, but are also looking for a watch that has great value and something a little different. Now, I've covered the brand before on the channel. This is a new watch, the watch on my wrist, by Undone watches. Now, this particular watch is called the Undone Urban Vintage, and from that collection, this is the Navi. Now, I'm gonna swap up the camera angle and give you a closer look, talk to you about the watch, talk to you about how I've got on with the watch, and also stay tuned, because if you wanna pick one of these watches up, stay tuned to the end, because I'm gonna show you a way, or tell you a way in which you can save money on your purchase. Let's change up the angle and take a closer look at this. So there will be some of you that have absolutely no idea about Undone watches as a company. So let me give you a quick background. These guys are based out of Hong Kong. They're a startup company, a team of about 15, I believe, and they were started off by a chap called Michael Young. Now, Michael Young is infamous for watch repairs, and he comes from a watch background and understanding. And what Undone do is they give you an option to customize your watch. They've got two broad ranges. There's an automatic, mechanical, divers inspired watch, and then there's this, which is the Urban range. Now, this thing is powered by Seiko VK61 movement, and Undone are calling this a mechanical quartz hybrid. So what does that mean? Well, basically it's a quartz powered, so it has a battery in there that powers the movement, but there are certain elements to this that give it the mechanical kind of feel and look, and one of those is in the flyback chronograph. So you basically have a chronograph function that looks like a mechanical automatic watch, and it looks beautiful on the dial, and it gives it that feel of a automatic mechanical traditional watch. And in terms of the case, this is a 40mm case, which excludes the crown and the pushers. This particular model, I remember the first time I laid my eyes on this on my Instagram feed, I fell in love with it. And a big part of that is because it's vintage inspired. So that dial, which I think is the main attraction here, and the color combo of the gold and black work really, really well together. You've got a Arabic numerals on the dial there, and then you've got two sub dials. You've got a dial at the 6 o'clock position, which is basically your seconds hand that jumps from second to second. That sort of indicates that it's a quartz powered watch. And then you've got another sub dial at the 12 o'clock position, which is for the chronograph. So that's really it. I mean, the dial there is it's stunning. It's a black dial. It's a very deep black dial, which almost looks like a lacquered dial, even though it isn't. And it's been inspired to some extent by the Breitling Navi timer 806, but it still maintains a certain element of its own styling, which I think Undone have done really well. Now, another thing to mention is the case. I love how there is attention to detail on that case, because you've got a brushed element of the case, which is basically sandwiched between two polished elements of the case. This particular model has a see-through back, which I opted to go for. I just wanted to see some element of, you know, a movement, if you want to call it that, in the back. So that's the reason why I went for that. But you can easily get that covered up, or you can have an image placed there. That's something that Undone will do, so you can just contact them for that. Now, this particular watch comes with the black leather strap. It feels much more refined. I think Undone have really sort of worked hard at getting the strap completely right. It's a leather, genuine leather strap, which feels good on the wrist. It looks premium, and I think it matches, in this case, the overall aesthetics and design. Another thing to mention is that you can actually go with a customized coating option. I mean, this particular model has that yellow gold coating. It's a 316L stainless steel case, but you can also get black PVD, you can get silver, and also rose gold. And then the dial options you can customize. I think there are about 22 and even more dial options coming up. There are a couple of criticisms that I have of this, which I need to mention. The first one is the fact that it's got a hardened dome K1 glass. It would have been nice to have a sapphire crystal, but at this price point, I'm not too fussed. The other thing is that it's 30 meters water resistant. It's not really water resistant. I mean, you've got the pushers there and you've got the crown. I wouldn't feel comfortable taking this for a swim, but it means that if it gets wet, you know, I'm not gonna have a heart attack. Another thing that I'd love to see from the guys at Undone is to offer this kind of dial with a loom option. That way it would cover the functionality aspect of this watch. So I mean, to summarize, you know, if you're looking for a quirky, completely customizable, you know, doesn't break the bank kind of watch, then it's, you know, I would highly recommend this, and that's one of the reasons why I've added it to my collection. Sweet, right? So you want to pick one up? Really simple. Check out the link down below. I've also included for you a coupon code. It's a special offer coupon code that Undone watches were nice enough to give me to give to you guys. It's EMKWAN15, but you only have 1 week. 1 week in which you can use this voucher and you'll be able to save 15% off your purchase. Take your time, choose the one that you want to go with, and then just hit buy, and it should be delivered internationally to you. Right guys, that's it from me for now for this video. If you'd like to see more watch related content, leave a comment down below and do hit share for this video. And until next time, I'm EMKWAN with my brand new watch. Peace and blessings.